Is it time to buy or sell the SPY ETF? In this video, we will delve deep into the SPY. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 24th of April, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched artificial intelligence stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of artificial intelligence and receive free price predictions and in-depth analyses for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 23rd of April 2025, our system has ranked SPY as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of -0.91. Let's examine the performance of the exchange-traded fund during this time frame. The ETF has seen natural fluctuations with a gain of 2.10%. This results in an average return of 1.05% per day since it was classified as hold or accumulate. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of -14.75% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from -25.24% to -14.75%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 9.46%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary between -0.104% and 24.65% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $546 and $781. Our latest daily update for SPY includes the headline, Green Day on Thursday for SPY. The SPY ETF price gained 2.1% on the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 24th of April, 2025, rising from 535.42 to 546.64. It has now gained for 3 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see whether this upward trend continues or if it takes a brief pause in the coming days. During the last trading session, the ETF fluctuated by 2.09%, with a day low of 535.45 and a day high of 546.64. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days, but remains down by 0.36% for this period. Volume decreased on the last day by 21 million shares, with a total of 62 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $33.75 billion. It is important to note that declining volume amidst rising prices may indicate divergence and could serve as an early warning of potential changes in the next few days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $613.23, while the lowest price was $481.80. Currently, the price is 10.86%, or $66.59, below the 52-week high of $613.23, which also stands as the all-time high for the ETF. Today, the SPDR S&P 500 ETF Trust, commonly referred to as SPY, is influenced by recent developments in United States economic policy and corporate forecasts. Investors experienced a short-term boost as President Trump announced intentions to lower tariffs on China, which temporarily fueled optimism in the markets. However, this move may undermine Trump's negotiation leverage, raising concerns over the potential for failed trade talks. Additionally, rising credit default swap premiums and an inverted yield curve signal economic stress, indicating a possible recession that could weigh on stocks in the long run. Sentiment remains mixed, as major indices may see some pullback following earlier gains. Procter & Gamble's lowered forecast for the year 2025 due to weakened demand highlights ongoing risks linked to trade tensions, which could spark broader concerns among traders. Compounding this, the recent death cross patterns in both the S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100 suggest bearish market sentiment, alarming some investors about future price movements. While some optimism remains from remarks aimed at easing tensions with the Federal Reserve, the overall high valuations and structural economic issues make many analysts cautious about expected returns. This combination of short-term gains paired with long-term risks paints a complex picture for SPY moving forward. The following signals have been identified for SPY. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, April 8, 2025, and so far it has risen by 10.1%. Further increases are indicated until a new top pivot has been established. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. It's worth noting that volume fell during the last trading day despite rising prices. This creates a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. Close attention should be paid to the ETF. Some negative signals have also been issued, and these may influence the near-term development. The SPY ETF holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, the ETF is facing a more negative outlook. In the event of further gains, the ETF will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $548.30. Conversely, if the ETF falls, it will find some support from the short-term average at $530.40. A breakout above the long-term average will provide another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will introduce an additional sell signal and reinforce the overall negative outlook. Here are some additional signals you might find intriguing. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots showed a buy signal 12 days ago. Bollinger Bands also provided a buy signal 12 days ago. The short-term moving average issued a buy signal 3 days ago. Conversely, the long-term moving average indicated a sell signal 44 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 41 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average provided a buy signal 2 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a sell signal 41 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 33 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for SPY. SPY finds support from accumulated volume at $524.58. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is expected when the support is tested. This exchange-traded fund exhibits average daily movements, and with solid trading volume, the risk is deemed medium. Over the last day, the ETF fluctuated by $11.19 between its high and low, which is approximately 2.09%. In the past week, the ETF has shown an average daily volatility of 1.67%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for SPY. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for SPY is at $548.62. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the ETF, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, SPY encounters its first support level at $524.58. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $526.84, reflecting a decline of 3.62%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. A buy signal has been identified from a pivot bottom that occurred 11 days ago. Is the SPY ETF a good investment option? SPY displays several positive indicators. However, we believe these are insufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this time. Presently, it should be viewed as a hold candidate, which means maintaining or gradually accumulating your position while awaiting further developments. Upon reviewing the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 25th of April, we anticipate that SPY will open lower by $3.73, starting at $542.91. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current perspective on the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.